in a world without sound. Wait, that doesn't sound nearly as awesome as it should. Movies. They are known for taking the audience to a different world. Some movies bring their audiences to tears. Why is that? The acting? The message? Sure, that stuff is great. But the one thing that moves all movies along is the sound. Sound can impact a movie. Actually, the success of a movie too. The sound in movies is what makes the audience drawn to the film. From the musical score to the Foley sound. You're probably asking yourself, what the heck is Foley? Well, let's get the basics down first. There are two types of sound, diegetic and non-diegetic. Diegetic sounds refer to all those audio elements that come from sources inside the world that we see on screen, including dialogue, door slamming, footsteps, and etc. Non-diegetic refers to all the audio elements that come from the outside world, from musical score to sound effects like the screeching sound in Psycho, which we will look at later. Music can be used for a number of effects in a movie. The most obvious way music scores are used is to guide the emotional response of the audience. They provide clues and, in most cases, huge signposts that tell the audience how the filmmaker wants them to react at that given scene. So you may be asking yourself, what the heck is Foley? You mentioned Foley, what is it? Well, Foley is a diegetic sound. Foley is a reproduction of everyday sound effects that are added to the film, video, and other mediums in post-production to enhance the audio quality. These reproduced sounds can be anything from the swishing of clothes and footsteps to squeaky doors and breaking glass.
Foley is a craft that goes way back in the vaudeville days. It was invented by a guy named Jack Foley. When they shoot a film, you just have the production and the dialogue, so they're concentrating on the dialogue, so all the sounds throughout the film are lost. So what we do is we go back and recreate those sounds for drama, intensity, make it scary, more intense, or the detail in the film. I saw Foley when I was 16 years old, and I wanted to do that for my career. One of the first films that I apprenticed on was Empire Strikes Back. That one was a landmark for me because that got me motivated to do Foley. So I'm just checking this out, and these are these patented horse hoof things here. And then I'll punch for that grass, nurses. Okay. Keep going, keep going. And he goes by camera. Cool. Okay. Okay, so I just laid down the horse footsteps, and now I'm going to lay down the track of the bridle to go with the feet. Okay. We're gonna shoot. You're gonna hear it. It won't sound like that, but check out the screen.
Keep rolling a full playback with this is horse, bridle, and Hecker horse snorts.
We have to cover the film. First, we do all the footsteps of the main characters, whatever lead actors in the film, and then we do the background footsteps. Then we go through a prop pass, and that's all. Anything that's moving on the screen, pretty much we provide a sound for. It's like a big canvas of sound, and we paint different colors and textures and brush strokes. And when you put all those brush strokes and colors together, then you have a full canvas of sound.
Foley is not the only sound we hear. The musical score also plays a huge part. Composers use certain notes and rhythms that affect the brainwaves of the audience. For example, they use 10 cycle rhythms that produce serotonin that gives off positive brainwaves. Music also gives the audience cues of what's going to be happening. The music can also help express things that may not be obvious in the acting. We are going to look at 2 scenes, one from Jaws and one from Psycho. First without sound, then with sound. The musical score behind scenes in film majorly affects how we view the film. A change as simple as a different score in the background can have an effect.
I'm from the convent. I'm the new governess, Captain.
You are the 12th in a long line of governesses who have come to look after my children since their mother died. I trust that you will be an improvement on the last one. She stayed only 2 hours.
Ever since the captain lost his poor wife, he runs this house as if he were on one of his ships again. Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
The artist I chose was John Williams. He is considered to be one of the greatest film composers of all time, with nearly 80 films in 6 decades. He has composed some of the greatest movie music known to man. He has won 5 Academy Awards, 4 Golden Globes, and 21 Grammys. You may know some of his work, from Schindler's List to Close Encounters of a Third Kind, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, E.T., Jurassic Park, Home Alone, Jaws, and many more. One of the reasons I chose to do sound in film is because of the project where we drew to sound. It had an effect not only on how we drew the sound, but how we felt while we were drawing it. Sound has an effect on our attitude, mood, and much more. Music in movies has that same effect. Sound in movies have many aspects and can affect our perception of the film, from Foley sound to musical score that leads to your emotions through a movie. Now that's more like it.